Welcome, everybody. We got manager Bud Black here. We'll go ahead and start with Thomas Harding. Go ahead, Thomas.
Hey, buddy. First of all, the way that Marquez pitched tonight, what did you see out of him? It seems like he's really on a roll right now.
I think tonight, Thomas, we saw the fastball usage be effective. I thought, the fastball command was there tonight. He got nuts with the fastball. Both sides of the plate, jammed some right-handed hitters, got in on some lefties, threw the ball down the way the lefties, elevated at times. So I think the fastball was a big part of tonight. He had a good breaking ball as well. Got some strikeouts with the slider and the curveball, and I was impressed with a couple changeups he threw. So that was, marked improvement on the changeup. Got some outs on him. So, proud of Marquez and Dom for, mixing the change a little bit. It's a pitch moving forward. I think that he's going to have to incorporate, not a lot, but it's going to become part of his game. But I think tonight was about the fastball.
Through 7 and 88 pitches, and it seemed like you were ready to kind of remove him at that point. Did he try to talk his way in for a few more?
We talked about it, and that was maybe the toughest decision I had all night. But when we talked, after the 7, he indicated to me that, I think he had hit the end of the line. So, and with Herman and even Kyle and Sensatella, we've 5 years now into our 5th year, and John, our relationship, in the dugout in games like this is, so paramount to, our decision making and the honesty and our conversations about how they're doing, how they're feeling, and also some of the things that I look at beyond that, length of the season, the type of game he pitched in tonight, close game, every pitch important. Then it became, for me, I wouldn't say an easy decision, but, once Herman indicated to me that he was at the end of the line, it was time to go to the bullpen. And since he was leading off, to get Hampy up there, even though Hampy's in a little bit of a funk, his success against left-handed pitching has been pretty strong. So thought that was the way to go.
Okay, and obviously Davis pokes one the other way for a home run, but your bullpen effort tonight, your thoughts on the bullpen, the way that they kind of held you through this, and a lot of guys you like going to.
Just one blemish on the hanging slider from Carlos. Some good fastballs to Davis, and hung a slider, out over the plate, and Davis has power, as we know. And again, I think Carlos intended to get that ball down and away from him. He looked to be in swing mode. Carlos just made a mistake, and Davis didn't miss it. He squared it up.
Thanks, buddy.
Go to Kyle Newman next. Go ahead, Kyle.
Hey, buddy. How about the bullpen after that, though? After Carlos gave up that homer, Daniel looked like he was really on point tonight, and then Kinley and Givens not blinking as well. Just thoughts on those performances?
No doubt, Kyle, for sure. Bardo, 3 punch outs, looked sharp. I thought the breaking ball was really good. Fastball was live, too. Made some good pitches. I mean, again, through the, sort of the heart of their order, and got him, right? Garcia, they're, probably the most prominent player right now. Gallo and Solak. So really, really good inning for Daniel. Then you got the extra inning rule, the man on second, and Kinley did his thing, got a couple punch outs and a fly ball. Mychal got the strikeout, then the inside move. Got the guy, trying to break and got him. And then the nice BFP on a good pitch that jammed the guy. So Bard, Kinley, Givens, outstanding.
And then one more from me, buddy. So coming off the win to end the road trip and win here, combining Herman's start, the bullpen, then scratching that final run across. Is this a good ingredients for some momentum here for the home?
Well, again, it's up to Sensatella tomorrow to keep it going. And, hopefully we can generate some offense against Lyles. I thought, overall we had some decent at-bats tonight, and we hit the ball in the nose a couple times, nothing to show for it, but, we pitched outstanding. You got to pitch, it starts with the starting pitcher. If Sensa does his thing, I think, hopefully that we can get the bats going a little bit.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, buddy, I was hoping to slip this one in at the end. I don't know, but we can do it quick. There was a brand new scorer tonight. Her name was Jill, official scorer. First ever woman to score a game at Coors Field. One of the few ever in the history of baseball. There were some oddities to the game here and there. Did everything look tip top on the scoreboard from where you were sitting?
Yeah, it's news to me. It caught me by surprise. I think that's great that, Jill was our scorekeeper, official score. I didn't see anything that was off key as far as that goes. So I think that's great.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Sorry to catch you on surprise like that.
Yeah, it got me. Once again, it caught me off guard. But hopefully, I adhere to our rule inside the clubhouse. Rule number 1: be ready for anything.
Gotcha. Thanks, buddy.
All right, we'll go last two here, Kevin, then Larry. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, buddy, I just wanted to ask you about Mychal's pickoff move there. And could you go into that a little bit more? Because that's the first time he's gotten a pickoff as a member of the Rockies.
Well, I think with Mychal, at times he can be, his delivery, he can be a little slow to the plate, right? His times to the plate with his leg kick and his hip turn, it can be a little bit long to enable a base runner to, steal second or steal third. So I think instinctively, Mychal being a converted infielder, sort of sensed that maybe this, even though he was the catcher, was maybe trying to get to third base with one out. She wanted to try to do it, especially with a guy that's, a little bit slow to the play. So I know that, we sort of signaled to Don to tell Mychal, hey, make sure that, the runner stops, make sure you got him under control. And then Mychal instinctively made the inside move, and they got him. So good play. Mac reacted. Wasn't a great throw, but Mac reacted, made the catch, and made the tag.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, go ahead and finish this off, Larry.
Yeah, buddy. Garrett Hampson's the kind of player that when he's in a slump, he has the speed and the ability to bunt his way on in one thing or another. But it seems like a number of games recently, he hasn't even been able to get the bunt down. What's, is that just part of an overall slump for him?
Well, yeah, I think, again, Hampson's our best bunter. I felt that was a situation for Happy, because a little bit of the funk that he's in to, contribute with, moving Don to second base to get in scoring position for Tappy and Daza, where we can get a single. But surprising, to me that Hamp, didn't execute the bunt. And, part of that, Larry, might be right. I mean, he's been struggling a little bit the last, weekdays, and probably trying a little bit too hard to, maybe make the perfect bunt down the third baseline. I got to look to see where those pitches were, whether they were actually strikes or whether they were, away from maybe a little bit off the plate. But I know this, Hampy takes this hard. He's got a lot of pride in his game. Takes a lot of pride in bunting. So I know that he's frustrated, and he'll be the first to tell you that. But I suspect moving forward in situations like this, he'll take a deep breath and get the job done. Tonight he did. It's part of learning, part of growing as a player. We saw a couple instances of that tonight with some of our younger players, but I have all the faith in him. That's why I put on 2 strikes. I think, again, I think he's our best punter. But again, players are human beings. been failing at times, but I have a lot of trust in Garrett moving forward to